Cupcakes are great, but pudding-filled cupcakes are amazing. Yet, how to fill cupcakes with pudding? Is it hard or easy to do? Essentially, cupcakes with pudding filling are just on the next level of goodness. That is why there are indeed no words that can describe how delicious they are. If you are having a difficult time on how to fill cupcakes with pudding, do not worry. There are step-by-step instructions in the recipes that you can follow. Because of that, you will surely love these amazing pudding-filled cupcake recipes. Furthermore, making pudding-filled cupcakes is a nice way to ensure a tasty and moist center for your cupcakes. Also, it adds a bit of surprise to your guests when they bite into your pudding-filled cupcakes. So with that, use a pudding that will incorporate well with your cupcakes. Not only that, but also with your frosting. What you will need in making chocolate pudding-filled cupcakes. Ingredients: 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 6 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons and 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 piece egg, 1 cup of milk, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 cup of hot water, 1 cup of chocolate pudding. Frosting. Step-by-step instructions. Step 1. Before anything else, make sure to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Afterward, take your cupcake pan. And be sure to line it with the cupcake liners. Step 2. Then, place your dry ingredients into a mixing bowl. And be sure to mix using an electric mixer attached with a paddle attachment. After that, add your egg, milk, vegetable oil, and vanilla extract. Make sure to do this while the electric mixer is at low. Step 3. Next, add your hot water and mix well. After that, pour your cupcake batter into the cupcake liners until they are about 3/4 full. Step 4. Afterward, bake your cupcakes inside the preheated oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Or bake it until they cook thoroughly. Step 5. When your cupcakes are okay, allow them to cool completely in the cooling wire rack. Step 6. When you have cooled the cupcakes completely, take your paring knife and cut out a circle on top of each of your cupcakes. Then, remove the extra cake from your circle cutout. Step 7. Afterward, make sure to fill each cupcake with pudding. And place the top cutout circle of your cupcake over your filling. Step 8. Lastly, frost your cupcakes. And as always, serve and enjoy. What you will need in making easy low-carb pudding-filled cupcakes. Ingredients: a box of sugar-free classic yellow cake mix, 12 ounces of Sprite Zero or Diet 7-Up, a box of sugar-free and fat-free chocolate pudding, 2 cups of skim milk, 8 ounces fat-free Cool Whip. Step-by-step instructions. Step 1. First off, preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, line your cupcake pans with cupcake liners. Step 2. Afterward, place your cake mix and Diet Sprite into a large mixing bowl. Ensure to mix using an electric mixer. And make sure to beat at medium speed for about 2 minutes. Step 3. After that, fill each cupcake liner with your cupcake batter about halfway each. Step 4. Next, bake your cupcakes for about 19 to 23 minutes or until cooked thoroughly. Step 5. While your cupcakes are baking, prepare your pudding. Then, add your pudding mix with 2 cups of skim milk into a mixing bowl. Afterward, whisk for about 2 minutes. Always remember that the pudding will thicken after 5 minutes or so. Step 6. Once your cupcakes are ready, allow them to cool into a cooling wire rack completely. Using a paring knife, carefully remove each cupcake center. Then, save the top part. Step 7. Afterward, ensure to place your pudding into a piping bag. In addition to that, be sure to fill each center of the cupcake with pudding. Step 8. Finally, place the top part of your cupcakes. Then, frost your cupcakes with your fat-free Cool Whip. And as usual, serve and enjoy with loved ones. What you will need in making vanilla pudding-filled cupcakes. Ingredients: 1½ cups of sugar, 2½ cups of cake flour, 1 tablespoon and ½ teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt, ½ cup of egg yolks, 2½ teaspoons of vanilla extract, 6 ounces of room temperature unsalted butter, 1 cup of warm milk, a package of instant vanilla pudding. Vanilla buttercream frosting, optional. Step-by-step instructions. Step 1. Preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, take your cupcake pans. After that, line them with cupcake liners. And set them aside. Step 2. Afterward, whip together your sugar, flour, salt, and baking powder inside a mixing bowl. After that, add your softened butter. Then, make sure to whisk using an electric mixer. With that, do it until well combined. Step 3. In a separate mixing bowl, combine your vanilla and milk. Also, with your electric mixer still running, pour your milk mixture gradually in 3 additions. After that, scrape the bowl's sides after each addition using a rubber spatula. Then, add your egg yolks. And make sure to whisk until well combined. Step 4. Next, fill your cupcake liners with your cupcake batter. With that, fill each cup about half. Then, place your cupcake pans inside the oven. Afterward, ensure to bake for about 20 minutes. Or you can bake it until cooked thoroughly. Step 5. Once you finish baking your cupcakes, take them out of the oven. And do not forget to cool them for 10 minutes in the cupcake pans. Afterward, transfer them to the cooling wire rack to cool completely. Step 6. Next, make sure to cut a little hole in the cupcake's middle using a 1-inch round biscuit cutter. Then, push your biscuit cutter to about 2/3 of each of your cupcakes to release the cake. Step 7. Ultimately, fill each hole with your vanilla pudding. And cover it with crabs to close. Also, frost your cupcakes with your vanilla buttercream frosting. And serve and enjoy. Tips and tricks. You may use other flavors of pudding if you like. In addition to that, you can use store-bought or homemade. Also, you can frost your cupcakes with different frosting. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.